What's the deal, y'all? It's your girl Asia All That. Welcome back to YFM, your favorite group chat where we like to debate, relate, and motherfucking commentate. So the episode picks up from Bad Dolly taking off on Pretty P, and she literally squabbled this girl into a corner. She ended up doing more damage to herself though with her wrist or whatever than she did to Pretty P, because Pretty P ended up running it back to back with Summer after that like 4 or 5 times. Now what we not finna do is try to downplay Bad Dolly just because she got hurt. My girl clearly got hands, okay? My whole thing is I feel like she was just antsy and really wanted to like get her shit off, and she should have waited until like Tasiki or Tinkerbella got back to the house. You feel me? Because Tasiki and her need a fair head up, and Tinkerbella was the one that threw the alcohol in her face.
So let's give it up for the heavyweight champs, Dolly and motherfucking Lex, because Siki, oh my mama, she gave you that. She ran you that. My Siki, how the fuck Dolly threw liquor in your motherfucking eyes when in the scene it shows last night that Anna is helping you put back on your lashes. Everybody know they got liquor in their fucking face, eyes, or anything. Your shit really be burning. How much was it really burning if you ready to put your lashes back on? Clock it. Dolly couldn't put no lashes on. I needed water. I was over there trying to fix it. Just, y'all hoes gotta try that shit again. Run that shit again. Run that shit the fuck back.
You know who I feel like would actually be like a good opponent for Bad Dolly? I don't think they beefing or nothing like that though. I feel like her versus Ivory would be crazy. Pretty P and Summer are so much alike and they don't even realize it. You feel me? Pretty P is gonna keep going. She gonna drag some shit out. You feel me? And Summer not gonna stop. You feel me? She's never gonna shut up. So I feel like they were just each other's perfect match. Now, even though Pretty P won a majority of those rounds, she didn't really get no cool points from me because like Summer can't really fight like that. You feel me? And then on top of that, it's like you had to run up on her like 5, 6 times. Still didn't really do no damage because Summer was still fighting after that. I just feel like at a certain point, she was just doing way too much. So all of a sudden, Summer wants to fight Jasmine Renee, and Jasmine was lost because apparently Summer apologized and there were witnesses. Emma and Ivory confirmed it. So if I was Jasmine Renee, I definitely would have felt like that was some weird shit too. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna have to give round 1 to Jasmine Renee's wig, okay? I was literally so impressed. She definitely needs to be like the brand ambassador for some wig glue or some shit.
This wig was up here because she ain't come to the right team. Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
You can never take my fucking wig off. That'd be the day I'm down. That'd be the last thing you fucking do, bitch.
Because the way that it was staying stuck, and her hair is always on point. She eats down, period. Round 2 though, Summer started using that wig to her advantage, okay? Summer out there with no panties, Jayla falling on her ass, you feel me? But overall, it looked like the baddies had a lot of fun. Diamond ended up performing. She pulled her wig off, and y'all, the crowd was so here for it. Fast forward to the baddies having one last group meeting before they head to the next city. So Natalie, being messy, decides to bring up the fact that Biggie clearly had a problem with Akbar, and Akbar was basically like,
I said what I said, okay?
It wasn't a decision. It ain't a pick. It was you was picking at her all day yesterday. So she didn't say
I don't know if y'all peeped, but Natalie definitely told Biggie that if she didn't stand on business when it came to Akbar, that she wasn't finna get on that bus and she wasn't finna go to the next city. So a part of me feels like Biggie caused the scene with Akbar just to please Natalie. You feel me? And then she said something along the lines of like, what am I supposed to do? Just attack her? It's like, girl, like, you don't think throwing a purse at her is attacking her? That's crazy. Like, for someone who was so adamant about Biggie defending herself and standing up for herself, it's like, girl, why you didn't do nothing? I was confused for real. Like, what are y'all doing? Is this a standoff?
Akbar was taking too long. It was taking way too long.
So out of nowhere, Summer attacks Jasmine Renee over some shit she said about her baby daddy being disabled. I don't know what's up with all the sneaking this season, you feel me? But Diamond the Body, when she snuck Pretty P, that was probably my top sneak, you feel me? This definitely comes in a close second.
Ain't no sneaking. Ain't no sneaking. I said, Jazz, what's up? She looked right at me and squared up. All right. She looked right.
Like, are you not entertained? This has to be definitely like one of my favorite moments from Summer, and Summer is already one of my favorite baddies from this season. I can't even calculate how many girls she done got into it with, but she definitely did her big one. Jasmine Renee fought her again after she got snuck, but ultimately Natalie decided to keep both of them. Unfortunately, Yoshi got eliminated. Woo woo woo. I don't think that I'll miss her. I kind of forgot that she was there. But I think that they got a good replacement for her. You feel me? They're bringing Slim back, and y'all know Slim be with the shit. Ivory ends up getting her baddies chain, which I feel like is well deserved. Congratulations, girl. Before they announced who the chain was going to, though, Diamond the Body was definitely tripping. You feel me? She was actually ready to snatch that shit from someone. But I'm glad that she didn't try to be on that with Ivory because 1, I don't think that would have went well, and then 2, they both from Now That's TV, so this was like a really cool moment. You feel me? Jaidyn ended up getting a baddies chain too on her birthday, and I feel like that was partly one of the reasons why she got one. And I feel like she might have also got one because of her associations with Zeus. You feel me? Because I don't know, it was very much giving like bare minimum. You know, she ain't really do shit yet. Speaking of Jaidyn, I don't know if y'all peeped, but In her confessionals, she looked like she couldn't really like open her eyes like that. You feel me? I couldn't tell if it was like the lashes or if she was just faded. You feel me? It was just definitely something was off. Anyway, we all know that Biggie can be very sensitive. You feel me? She a big ass crybaby. You know, like she's gonna complain, she's gonna whine about it. You gotta just let her have her moment. You feel me? So Biggie going back and forth with Natalie or whatever, having her moment, and Jaidyn decides to randomly insert herself, talking about how it's her birthday, yada yada yada. And Biggie ends up clowning her. You feel me? The other baddies start laughing at her, and I feel like Jaidyn felt played at this point, and she threw her flowers. I kind of feel like Jaidyn didn't really have to come at her like that. You know, she could have started twerking on her. She could have been like, "Girl, it's my birthday. Like, just let this go." You know, like had the energy been different, I think the situation would have turned out differently. Biggie definitely won that. Jaidyn should have did what she did, you feel me, and threw the flowers and then took off on her, you feel me? But that fight was hella awkward. It was giving like big body versus botched body, you feel me? But, you know, Biggie won that. Jaidyn was like, "Oh, you didn't attack Akbar, but you attacked me, you know, and I'm small as fuck." And a lot of people did say that Jaidyn is small, I think in terms of being short, you feel me? But I think size-wise, her and Akbar aren't that far apart, you feel me? Also, I'm gonna need people to stop copping pleas and trying to use size as an excuse when you clearly initiated the fight, you feel me? It was funny to me how Anna tried to call Big Lex out when it came to Jayla and her drama, you feel me? But Anna's whole thing this season has been about Biggie inserting herself into her drama, you feel me? It's just like...
I was gonna say that from the jump, the situation that happened on the sprinter, you kind of inserted yourself into what Summer had going on when she was already arguing. Kind of like how you inserted yourself into Jayla last season. Yeah, like that.
I feel like Big Lex was more so coming from a place of like, I don't fuck with you like that based off what I've seen on TV. You could do with that information what you will, you feel me? And whatever you want, I'm on. I feel like that shit didn't even really apply, you feel me? Like, I feel like Big Lex having an opinion and stating her opinion, you know, is different from her inserting herself into the drama, you feel me? It's not like she just took off on Jayla or was trying to fight her based off of her opinion on the situation, you feel me? To me, it's like, stop with the double standards. Like, the fact that Scotty said this in her confessionals, and it's like, this definitely applies to her situation with Emma, you feel me? This also applies to Biggie and Akbar. This also applies to Big Lex and Jayla. So the baddies turn up for Jaidyn's birthday. They do their big one in Ohio, and Big Lex even got to pop her shit in her city. Summer and Pretty P end up getting into it. Somehow, some way, Summer ends up with Pretty P's wig on. Pretty P over there, you know, drunk and emotional, but you could tell that everybody was like really lit during this scene. But that's all I got for y'all this episode. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that. It's the Bodis and the Code. It's the risk taker playmaker herself. I will see y'all next time.